Hello again. I'm Jamie Gall, your holistic trichologist and founder of Rooted Awakenings Wellness. If you've been noticing extra hair in the shower or on your pillow or even just shedding more than usual when you brush your hair, you're probably wondering, is this normal? What's happening to me? Okay, so let's talk about it. Because shedding can be really emotional and scary, I do want you to know you're not alone. And the good news is there is definitely something that you can do about it. So, first things first, there is a difference between normal hair and shedding and actual hair loss. On average, we do shed about 50 to 100 hairs a day. That is completely normal. But if you're seeing suddenly more than that, or if your part looks wider, or your ponytail feels thinner, or you're seeing more scalp in certain areas, that could definitely be a sign that something deeper is going on. Now, one thing I want you to think about as well is how often is it that you're washing your hair? Some of us go a few days in between washing hair. So I want you to think about something as well is we lose 50 to 100 hairs a day. If we're losing that much in a day and we're not washing our hair, or if you're somebody like me who has curly hair, you're definitely not brushing your hair every single day. So what's happening is if I'm losing 50 to 100 hairs a day and they're shedding out of the scalp, they might not be falling completely out. They might just be kind of sitting in here and getting entangled until I go to actually wash my hair. If you're washing your hair every 2, 3, 4 days, some people even longer than that, and you're in the shower and you're pulling out an accumulation of 50 to 100 hairs a day. So I want you all to be mindful of that. If you are seeing any more of your scalp in certain areas, if your part line does seem wider, or any of those things that I mentioned, they definitely could be a sign of something that is deeper going on. But that is not to scare you. This is just to empower you. Because when we understand why it's happening, we can actually do something to shift it. Hair shedding and thinning, they don't just affect how we look, they affect how we feel. It is our confidence. Why the first step in healing isn't actually product or a treatment, it's support. It's your emotional support, your nervous system support, stress reduction, because the body can't heal when it's in fight or flight mode all the time. It can't. It's impossible. So before I give you any tips or tools, I know you want to be able to hear all the things, but hear this. You are not broken. Your body is just asking for something, and we're just here to help and listen. A few simple things that we can do to help support our emotional side of things. What does emotional support actually look like? Here's some things that I actually recommend to most of my clients with any type of hair shedding. Journaling. Journaling can actually be very powerful. I don't know if you understand the power of just getting your feelings and thoughts and emotions out there. A lot of times as human beings, we tend to keep things in. Sometimes we tend to not feel like we can express how we feel. We're afraid of being judged or afraid of maybe somebody making fun of us for it or whatever it is. But when you journal out your feelings and your thoughts, it's still a way for your body to release some of that. Journaling what your hair is trying to teach you. You can say affirmations like, my body is healing, I am safe. Daily walks, you can take grounded hikes, meditation, breath work, prayer, whatever resonates with you. Or even doing things creative like coloring, doing an art project. You don't have to do it all. Just choose 1 or 2 things and just be consistent with it every single day, even 5 minutes a day, just to start off. Calming your nervous system, breath work, breathing in and out slowly can really help shift your biology in big ways. Testing. We definitely get into a lot of testing. Once we've started the calming process, then we actually want to start getting into the root cause of what is actually creating the hair loss or the excessive shedding of what's happening in you. So that's where testing comes in. We offer 2 different options at Rooted Awakenings. I do offer a functional blood chemistry analysis that I review your blood work through a nutritional lens to look for patterns that affect hair health. Things like inflammation markers, hormones, stress hormones, nutrient depletions, a bunch of things. And coming really soon is an epigenetics test that I will be doing. This is an incredible tool that scans your hair at a cellular level to look at stressors like toxins, nutrition, electromagnetic exposures, even in how your body is adapting to its environment. These are all important factors that come into how the hair grows. So both of these testings are powerful tools in learning of what is going on with inside of your body and what's going on with our hair. But the real magic is what we do with that information. Once we know the why, we can choose the right topical support. Most of my clients do start with certain types of shampoos and conditioners that fit their actual needs. Depending on what the hair loss issues, we have products formulated for genetic and stress-related hair thinning. They include botanical exosomes, growth factors, which are all like cellular messengers that help repair and stimulate your hair follicles. But we'll go deeper into exosomes and growth factors in another video. Just know these things are a total game changer when it comes to hair health and your follicle health. Here's what I want you to take away from today. If you're shedding, it's not random. Your body is communicating. It is talking to you. And when you support your emotions, you support your scalp, you support your inner terrain, you will absolutely see shifts. If you don't know where to start, I do offer a personalized hair health assessment and recovery plan. It is a one-on-one session where we uncover not only the root causes, but we go over into your lifestyle. We map out a customized healing plan just for you. Because you deserve more. You deserve more than cookie cutter answers. Nobody is a cookie cutter situation. Everything is completely individualized. So if this video gave you some peace or insight, please go subscribe. Drop any questions that you have for me below if there's anything specific you want to cover in a future video. And please just know, you're not alone. You are not meant to do this by yourself. You are not meant to try and research this by yourself. Your rooted awakening starts right here. And I am here to hopefully bring you some hope. Thank you.